I'll leave you with this one, a bit more family history. This song written for my dad. I'll quickly tell you how I came to write the song, because otherwise the title makes no sense. Our daughter Ellie was doing a project at school on the Second World War when she was at primary school. She's 21 and all grown up now. And she had to ask somebody who'd been alive at the time some questions. So I suggested she should ring up Grandpa, which she did. A list of questions. Things like, what did you wear, what did you eat, that sort of stuff. And the last on the list was, did anything unusual ever happen to you during the war? And he said, actually yes. And he launched into a story that I'd never heard before. And it was an amazing story, and basically if it wasn't for this event, I wouldn't be here, and she wouldn't be here, and Jack, our son, wouldn't be here either. And it's, well, I couldn't resist writing a song about it, basically. And he finished telling the story. He said to Ellie, after that, I somehow knew I was going to get through the war. Someone upstairs seemed to think I was okay. So that's what the song's called. Thank you very much for coming out on a cold winter's night. And thank you very much for booking me. And great club. Keep it going. To be a good copper, you need a good nerve. And in London in wartime we look for no thanks. Just live by our motto, to protect and to serve. I was born for the job, I rose through the ranks. But after Dunkirk, it just wasn't enough. And I knew in my heart where I needed to be. For at you were at Astor, RAF. The yard would just have to get by without me. Some poor devils must fly, some poor devils must fall, and some poor devils never ask why, or make sense of it all. I fight to stifle my fears, try and get through one more day, and just pray someone upstairs maybe thinks I'm okay. My first application was shut down in flames. Reserved occupation, I hadn't a chance. So I spun them a line, told them I'd flown a plane. When all that I'd done was a day trip to France. The instructor turned green as we lurched through the air. It was damn nearly curtains before I'd begun, and I had to come clean, tell him why I was there. He signed on the line, told me have fun. Some poor devils must fly, some poor devils must fall, and some poor devils never ask why, or make sense of it all. I fight to stifle my fears, try and get through one more day, and just pray someone upstairs maybe thinks I'm okay. Before very long, I was down in the med with a squadron of bullfighters. Life was a song, but the Luftwaffe thought we'd be better off dead. And they used every trick to help us along. Just two in the cockpit, a fish down below. And when Jerry fired back, it was close to the bow. But Norman, my navigator, careful and slow, always got us some target, found the way home. chap on my wingtip took one on the nose. Crewman caught it, my chum got out, alone in the water. He hadn't a hope, and I hadn't much fuel, but I just couldn't bear to leave him alone. So I put out a call, and then circled around so he'd see I was there. Help them to find him, so lost and so small. Some poor devils must fly, some poor devils must fall, and some poor devils never ask why, or make sense of it all. I fight to stifle my fears, try and get through one more day, and just pray someone upstairs maybe thinks I'm okay. Then Norman got nervous, kept tapping the gauge, but that old copper's motto was stuck on repeat. An MTB came, but it took such an age. I waggled my wings, we headed for Crete. Enemies above us, enemies beneath, and the engines must surely soon gutter and die. But we made it to base by the skin of our teeth. Norman said nothing, neither did I. In the morning I wondered how close it had been, and as the first sortie was late in the day, I wandered across to the ground crew canteen to see how much gas we had burned yesterday. 684 gallons, they told me they'd pumped, and I told them to check, that couldn't be true. But they showed me the chit and my heart fairly jumped. The tank's only supposed to hold 682. Some poor devils must fly, some poor devils must fall, and some poor devils never ask why, or make sense of it all. I fight to stifle my tears, try and get through one more day.